Reproduction is obviously a big deal when it comes to any organic living species, which is why cloning is a big part. You might ask, what is cloning? Well, cloning has to do not with humans, which is normally referred to for reproduction, but with animals. Oh, and plants. Cloning. When animals or plants are clones, there is a baby formed from just one parent, usually in a lab. Okay, so what I mean by a lab is we're not in a scientific lab controlled by Dr. Doofenshmirtz or a mad scientist or whatever. So to show you, I'm going to actually show you some of the process of it. So let's make a plant here that doesn't look weird. Let's make a flower, let's say, right? A so-so flower. And this flower is going to be our plant. So if we get a farmer or someone that has a green thumb, right? We'll make him the carer of the plant, right? His job is to maintain the plant, and he can also use his pair of super ultra giga chad scissors he just got for his birthday. NANI? Let's just get rid of that, and then he can use it to chop off the plants. He can chop off the petals like that. So what this just did was he just performed something called cloning, or the process of it starts here. So let's make it all rough here. So you might be thinking, oh, he cut off that plant. That plant's going to die. Well, not necessarily. When you cut off a plant's trim, or you trim a plant, it'll grow back, but usually bigger and more healthier and stronger. And so what this also can do is it can make it different, depending on a similar way as human sex cells work. And it can make them red or blue or purple and all these different variations. Now that's as far as plants go, but if we want to go something a bit more advanced, we can do animals. Now, to make a clone, scientists transfer DNA from an animal's stomach cell to an egg. And they also have the nucleus removed and the DNA. The egg can develop into an embryo that contains the same genes as the cell donor, which means whoever they took, that the how can I put this, stomach cell gets transferred into the cell donor. Or wait, no, the cell donor is the one that transfers it to the female. And that's basically how cloning will work for animals. So to put it simply, let's do another little diagram here and not make weird shapes. So we have, let's make a pig, for example. So we have a father pig. So we can just use Peppa Pig, but I'll just make really bad looking pigs for now. So we got father here. Let's use this. So let's say this is the father, and let's say this pink one is the mother. Alright, so what this will do is the father, or the male, will transfer some of its DNA using different various scientific methods of simulating that. And they take the DNA and fertilize the females. The female. So what that does is that makes it so that that pig that comes out of there will be either a boy or a girl. It's very similar to sex genes, except they do it artificially to prevent other things. So not only does this mean that we can mass produce them, but it also means that we can keep having McDonald's ham sandwich. Okay, that sounded really bad. But yes, the pig or plant, if we're talking about that, will take some of the DNA that was from the other one. So let's say a plant that has a seed, and it can make the plants or animals based off. So like I was saying, let's say we got a seed or a plant that has seeds, and we got it out, and it made another plant. It can have the same features as the plant, or it can be totally different and have other features. Like this pig is obviously, it's obviously not going to be the same as the male and the female. However, the pig can have more spots or something, which is called genetic mutations, which is caused by simple cloning and reproduction. So, to sum it all up, when an animal or plant is cloned, there's a baby formed, just usually from one baby in a lab, and the reason they do this is they have a ton of reasons. Either it's to prevent extinction, or like I said, we can't just say goodbye to our Big Macs, can we? But in all seriousness, what did we learn today? We learned two very important things. One, how to make really weird-looking scissors, and two, what cloning is. So, yeah. On to the crappy bloopers I did trying to make this. Clone. Ah. 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 My writing utensil and make us a plant. Not a very good one because I'm not good at making plants. Okay, so we have the plant here, and it has some stems, Hey, let me move my camera. Got some stems. Right, this is a plant, a form line which it can grow back from, and the way it grows back from can make another plant, but with a different variation, like. Okay, I gotta restart that. Oh my god, I'm so bad at making plants. For ultra mega scissors, they're really they're really good scissors, right? And this took forever to make and edit, so yeah, look at all this editing and stuff. Yeah, so I mean, you already know what I'm about to say. Subscribe!